to a clarifying mask with a change. So again, many of our masks are clay masks, for example, that are washable. They use as anti-aging. For example, in this case, we use SalSphere Natural Antiaging. SalSphere Natural Anti-Aging is a combination of two very powerful antioxidants that need to be encapsulated in order to provide the maximum value. So what is encapsulated? Number one is resveratrol. It's a antioxidant and polyphenol. By the way, both of them are polyphenol. So resveratrol is not soluble in water. And if you just put resveratrol in, it probably will sink into the bottom of your lotion, emulsion, and it will be there, but it's not biologically active. The way to activate it or solubilize it is through the use of ethanol. And we don't really like to use ethanol in skincare. So here, SalSphere technology enables us to suspend resveratrol and make it very useful onto the skin. The second material here, it's called procyanidin, which is an apple extract. This is a polyphenol, extremely powerful. It's water soluble, so it will go easily into the formula, but it will change the color over time, typical to polyphenols. Now, it's water soluble, which means it's soluble in the formula, but it's not soluble into the skin. So you put it in the formula, it probably will end up on top of the skin, will never get into the skin just because it's being repelled by the lipid structure of the skin. In order to make it more compatible and make the procyanidin bioavailable, we encapsulate it in SalSphere, which is lipid. Lipid then can penetrate much easily into the skin. Lipid is soluble in lipid, as you know. So we encapsulated both resveratrol and procyanidin, and the name of the technology is SalSphere Natural Anti-Age. The effect immediately. You don't see what area you treated. You don't know whether it's work or not. So to demonstrate you here how people use this technology in real life, here is a clip from the shopping channel in US.
This is a brand new concept in the cleanser. It's actually a 3-in-1 product. It's a cleanser that is non-stripping. It hydrates your skin. It makes your skin fresh and clean, but it contains citrus enzyme beads that are anti-aging. So every time you wash your face, it leaves your skin looking younger. Your fine lines look better. Your wrinkles look better. Your skin is soft and smooth. Your pores look better. And the other thing is you can use it as a mask just by leaving it on for 3 minutes. I recommend that twice a week. As you get older, you want to use a mask. It's built into this product. And the key thing is it changes color. Okay. The color change lets you know it's working.
Can you see that? That's so here's when you put it on, and now look, it's changing into that more yellow color.
That's right.
Why does that matter?
Because you're delivering citrus enzyme beads. You're delivering the anti-aging ingredients like vitamin C, rose clay, a brand new great anti-aging ingredient, papaya enzyme and citrus acid, alpha hydroxy acids. You know that you are delivering an anti-aging treatment that leaves your skin looking younger every time you wash your face. That's the breakthrough.
I like this because I've put it on and because I had a chance to test drive it this week. I'm very excited about that. But I put it on. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting every place. And then I looked and I could see places where it was still kind of that light peach.
Right.
And I'm like, oh wait, here, I'll show you. And I would think like, oh wait, there's some like on my chin. I need to go back.
Right.
And then you can see that you're getting it all. Now you were talking about these enzyme beads, yet I don't feel anything. It's very smooth.
Oh, they're so tiny.
Yeah, like I don't feel them.
Oh no, they're built into the system. What happens is
really that by design.
That's correct. This when the color changes, you know that you are removing dirt, buildup, makeup. You're going to leave your skin fresh and clean. It's non-stripping. It's soap-free. It's paraben-free. It's sulfate-free. All those good things. But as you get older, you need to get anti-aging treatments anywhere you can. You need to wash your face and cleanse your face. I wanted to create a product that also delivers anti-aging products.
I think you get immediate benefits from this cleanser.
It makes your skin silky smooth.
Look at my hand right here. Now, it's a subtle but noticeable difference,
Right.
because if you look at the brightness of this hand and then this hand, and this feels so much smoother.
Absolutely. Oh, it's terrific. And when you use this and you wash it off, then you're going to see that your fine lines look better, your wrinkles look better. You've taken your cleansing routine and you've created an anti-aging treatment, and you can use it as a mask. And here Suzette is applying it to her face, and she's going to start to rub it in, and you're going to start to see that color change on her cheek, and that yellow color tells you it's working. Now, if she misses an area, it won't change color. She's going to go back there and get it. It's a guided cleanse. You're not going to miss. And as it changes color, understand what you're looking at. Vitamin C.
Now I would like to show you how actually we make the product.
Xanthan gum with the Zimea.
Not exactly the same.
The xanthan gum solubilize into the water. In the water phase, the xanthan gum is acting as the water phase thickener. Now that it is fully dispersed in the Zimea, it will be added to the water. This should thicken the water a considerable amount, so the propeller speed may need to be increased. The next ingredient that we will be adding is cornstarch. This solid powder will help to absorb excess oils in our mask, and it also acts as a silica replacement in this formula, so there's no need to add any harsh silicates. Now we will add the first of our two fillers, colloidal kaolin, and what this will do, as well as the next ingredient that we're adding, will help to fill out the formula, thicken it slightly, opacify it in the end so that it's a little bit more white, and it will also help to suspend some of the oils as well. And now the second of our fillers will be added, the bentonite alba gel. So just like the colloidal kaolin, this will help to opacify the final formula, suspend some of the oil, and fill it in. And now we will begin to heat this water phase to about 70 degrees Celsius and begin to work on the oil phase, which we will also be heating to 70 degrees Celsius. The first ingredient that we will be adding to our oil phase beaker is glycerol stearate. This is a skin conditioning emollient, which will help to decrease the water evaporation out of the skin in our final formula. The second ingredient that we will be adding to this oil phase is GChem CTG, which is capric caprylic triglycerides. This is another emollient, and within this formulation, it will help to disperse all the other oils within the oil phase. The third ingredient that we will be adding is cetyl alcohol, and due to its absorption and retention in the skin or epidermis, it will help to lubricate and soften the skin. So this will be acting as another emollient. Fourth ingredient that we will be adding is stearic acid. This will harden the final product slightly and give it a rich lather that feels velvety on the skin. The fifth and final ingredient of our oil phase is Soldoc PG410, which is polyglycerol 4 caprate. This is acting as our emulsifier in the oil phase, which will help to decrease the interfacial tension between the oil and water phase in the final formulation and create nice small droplets and create a very stable emulsion. Now that both the oil and water phase have reached an internal temperature of 70 degrees Celsius, we will begin to add the oil to the water phase. This should thicken the water a considerable amount, so the propeller speed will most likely need to be increased. And now we will cool this down to 45 degrees C to add the rest of the formulation. Now that our formulation has cooled to 45 degrees Celsius, we will begin to add the rest of it. The first ingredient is Lincoserve WPHLO, which is our preservative. The next ingredient is rice syrup, and this will provide some moisturization to the skin. The first of our two technologies that we will be adding to this anti-aging face mask is SalSphere Natural Antiaging. This is an encapsulated combination of resveratrol from grapes and procyanidin B2 from apples, both of which are very powerful antioxidants and come from natural sources. And now the second of our technologies and the final ingredient in this formulation, Sal Color FX White to Green. This is an encapsulated pigment that releases when enough friction is present, such as when you're applying this formulation to your face. This product is our anti-aging face mask. As you can see, it is quite thick, somewhat similar to a lotion, but it doesn't feel quite as watery. Then just a small amount is needed. Normally this would be applied to the face, but we're going to show it on the hand here. And then a circular rubbing action is used to apply it, and you will see the formulation turn from a white to a green, and that is the Sal Color FX White to Green encapsulation of pigment breaking, releasing the green color.